Well, hello, DirtFish Rally family. We're in the service park here in Croatia, and I have to say, as you would expect, it's a bit of a sombre place. We're outside the Hyundai service area. That is Craig's car. It is actually really quite comforting to see the tributes to Craig Breen on the rally cars and all around the service park. Fans already gathering outside the Hyundai area just to pay their quiet respects to Craig. Now, during the course of the weekend, there'll be quite a number of opportunities for the rally family to pay their respects, to remember Craig, and really to celebrate what was an all too short life, but my goodness me, an incredible life. So we will do our best to bring you all of those tributes to Craig Breen as the weekend unfolds.
Oh, what made him? I think first of all his Irish character for sure. I mean, it's a bit, but as a side of what we are used to live with, there are not so many Irish on the world. What made him so special? I mean, he was just a great guy, a good friend, always there for a joke. He hated stupid people, so that was very funny very often. And then his passion. I mean, obviously we both share a bit the passion of rallying, and everything is about cars and driving for sure. But I think he was even more passionate than me, and even more into cars and rallying all the time. Special guy, always a big smile. Like I say, a good teammate as well. Obviously, he was always in to help us as well for the championship, if he was told to. So, no, that was Craig, and we're gonna miss him.
I would say he was opposite to me. He was a guy who was always enjoying, always having fun, always seeing positive side. Sharing a car with him, sharing being in the same team, obviously. Sometimes, like I've said, I used to be a bit jealous as, you come back to service, been struggling with the car and you're not having too much fun, and, let's say the mood is not so good, but the other guy is coming back, he's still having fun and he's still seeing some positive, and he already wants to go back out, so that's who he was.
Well, I'm sad that I didn't have the chance to. I mean, I could feel a little bit, of course, watching him, that this guy had just rally in his blood. I've said that, and it was just a joy to watch him doing this, because there was, I don't know, so much light in his eyes when he was driving, and yeah, he was a good ambassador for motorsport, because I think people could see that it was a pure passion. But yeah, life was much too short for him, unfortunately, really unfair. Like I said, I never had a chance to be teammate with him, so couldn't really share many close moments to him, but for sure we will never forget him.
22 after Rally Acropolis, Greg was sitting there at the hotel near the swimming pool. I was quite relaxed, and then I came there, and the first thing to say, Jari-Matti, what is the next event we drive together? I come with my history rally car. I said, well, actually, I'm going to the Rally Legend. And he's like, I would like to drive my Subaru. I want to drive the Subaru. I want to drive against you. I said, I also want to do. We have to do it someday. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it in Rally Legend, and he couldn't come there. But the first thing always, when I saw Greg, we always spoke about the passion of the rally cars, especially the rally cars from the 90s, and going memorizing, what they did and how the cars were and what kind of setups they were running and this kind of stuff. So obviously we both have a passion for the driving, and we enjoy the driving the new cars, but we both also enjoy the history, and that's bringing us extra emotions. Yeah, I know that there's many drivers who like just they are inspired of new cars, and inspiration always something new. That it's not that typical, let's say, to be inspired, the inspiration from something from the past. So, but yeah, this was the similarity with me and Greg. And then it's great when you have somebody which is on the same level with you. It's so fascinating to share your thoughts and your passion, and that we did with Greg. And these nice memories, I have also a couple of more from when we were talking about these Metros, Subarus, Celicas, Lancias, all these Group A cars and even Group B cars. Yeah.
It was really nice to have Craig just because he brings a lot of positive in the team. He was always positive, wanted to go forward. He is the guy that never gave up, so it was really nice to work with him. We shared some really nice time laughing with videos and also music, and we were also sharing the simulator, etc. So we were talking. Unfortunately, I missed him like the week before. We should have met in Dublin when I was testing in Ireland. He said, "Hey, Adrian, I'm in Dublin. Can we meet?" And unfortunately, I saw his text too late. So we texted again after, but I didn't get the chance to see him, unfortunately. So yeah, but for sure, I was really happy to work with him last year. I'm happy for him. He did a really good rally in Sweden this year, and I will remember his really good pace in this type of rallies, etc. And how he was, because he was always positive, giving some good words when I was in quite a hard time last year. So yeah, he was really good guy.
Yeah, like especially my co-driver is Irish co-driver, and we were chatting quite a lot on the low section and Lecky, and because Alan was a very good friend of me. But even before, he gave me the message and sent me message, like I still remember 2020 or something, like Estonia. I had an accident, but he gave me that you had a very good pace and just don't like look down and head up and continue like that. That gave me more like positive side, because I was really disappointed in myself. And yeah, at that moment I started to really bit chatting with him, and also he is a kind of karting driver. So I came karting, so he invited me also a few times that you want to karting with me in Italy or blah blah blah. Unfortunately, just the same day test or something, I was not able to join, but definitely we were planning to do something together. So yeah, unfortunately we could not do it, but for sure in the next try for somewhere we can do it. So.
Well, you know, Craig was the most positive, amazing guy, and as we always talk about in the Solberg family, is passion, and nobody had more passion than Craig, and I think that is why it's so emotional, because I really love his passion, and also the love for old racing cars that I have, and it's something you can really connect with, and we were teammates in different areas, different races, and yeah, it's for sure very tough to think about. But yeah, it's his positivity and his love for the sport, which I have always admired a lot, and which I will bring with me for the future and always bring that on.
Yeah, it's been a very tough weekend, not only for me, but I think for a lot of people, and Scott included in that. But I think that everybody did what Craig would have wanted to do and push on and fight for the chance to drive these cars, like he always said we were so lucky to do. I think he had a massive part to play also in Scott's victory today. I'm sure he was looking down, smiling on him, and I'm a great believer that, you know, that definitely could have had a factor on the outcome this weekend. But there are so many memories of Craig, and some that definitely we cannot tell you now. But yeah, listen, we were here last year and we had good fun with myself and Taka and him and Paul every time we were on the road sections all year, really, because we were running together for the majority of the year. But yeah, he will be sorely missed, and he will be in our thoughts and prayers for a long time to come.